Hello people, welcome to this channel's video. Tonight's evening for this video we will talk about why does anxiety affect your quality of life. Here's why. But before we can get started on that, just make sure to leave a comment, subscribe, share, like, hit the notification bell icon before it goes into YouTube, and that you will be able to watch it after it's been posted on on uh, on my channel. And let's go into it. So, so here's the reason. Here's the reason why you keep experiencing anxiety is due to overthinking. When you overthink, your brain empowers your ability to process your emotions. You won't be able to encourage yourself to say that, oh man, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. What's going on with me? I'm worrying. I'm worried. It makes you think that you might be very worried about something. Something that gets stuck in your head and you feel like you can't even get out of your mind because you feel like you lose your sense of yourself in your mind. And that makes you think that that's just anxiety takes over your body. It takes over your mind, it takes over your body, even it can take over your emotions. Because it's like you can't remember how you felt. So how to search the feelings, you've got to search the feelings where you just have to remember it's all about being calm, Sometimes it's all about being calm, Every time you might forget to be calm, it's like you can't remember how to be calm because you can't sense it. So every time when you forget to process your emotions, that's because sometimes you have a feeling that your body gets tight and tight and tight and tight. And you might feel like your throat might get tight. That's why you might have really had difficult talking because even before you're going to prepare for a speech presentation, that can cause you to stutter because that's like you can cause you to forget your words. It can cause you to feel like, oh man, I don't know what's going on with me. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's called a phobia, I guess. Call it an anxious phobia. Because every time you think about a phobia, sometimes that can happen any time. You never know, guys. It only happens when you feel like you're thinking about something that worries you, just as you might feel like you lost your sense of self, or you might feel like you lost you lost your sense of who you are, and that's like you might lost yourself for a split second. And I mean, it's totally natural. It will go come. It will go passing by. Sometimes you don't need to worry about how anxiety could actually affect your mood or how does it, affect your thinking or your feelings. That's because sometimes you don't know how to use the advantage to anxiety. Only thing to overcome it is that is the reason that you have to think positive. It's all about thinking positive. It's always about trying to fight anxiety, fight it back, beat up anxiety, and just get rid of that pressure that can lead to depression. Because sometimes that can happen when you're just trying to experience it all of a sudden every day. Like that's why I always drink some water to calm myself down. Before I get very hyperactive, then I might not be able to remember on how I can control it. So that's like I just can't realise that sometimes you have a feeling that you might feel like you have a sensation of choking. That could be the reason. When I was in the bus when we were coming home from Edinburgh, I remember I felt like I was going to choke because I felt like I was sweating. I felt like I was getting panic attacks. I felt like I was starting to feel like I lost how I felt. You know, Sometimes you have a feeling you may struggle to cope with your feelings, and everybody gets that. Everybody gets the feeling that they might not be able to cope with their feelings. It's just because sometimes it can be difficult to accept the 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 tingling sensations. You may think that these sensations is crawling under your skin. It's like there's bugs crawling under your skin, but you don't know how to explain it. That's like because sometimes when you're trying to fight anxiety, the anxiety helps you to prepare for danger, which helps you to keep you safe, to keep you protected, so you don't actually become overjoyed or you don't want to become overboard. Otherwise, you might start to scream, or you might start to shout, or you might start to yell and say, help, something like that. So you might say something like, man, I'm going to panic, I'm going to panic, I'm going to panic. That's like that could be like a panic disorder. That can be the reason why you have to overcome that. It's because you have to focus on the breathing. You have to keep your chin up. You have to focus on the breathing, focus on your diaphragm, and always remember to focus on your stomach as well, because that is connected to the gut. And I think that could be easier for you to try and manage how to breathe properly. Remember to breathe through your diaphragm, and then you don't have to become completely worried. If something bad happens to your body, you would have a feeling that you might suffocate. You get that feeling, guys? You get the feeling of suffocating. That's like you might feel like something is choking you. Like sometimes that can happen when you feel like the anxiety that freaks, because some anxieties are just like demons or something. You have to face your own demons, you have to look in the mirror, you have to say to yourself, oh Jason, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to choke you. That's like there's a demon trying to control my day, that's like it's because sometimes demon comes from anxiety. Anxiety can create demons because when you get ill, there's a chance more likely that you will experience them, because when you believe something that might be very terrible, it will be completely unhealthy. So when you think about these thoughts and you think that they can overtake your mind, it can actually take over your personality, it can actually cause you to think you might feel different or you might feel indifferent. That can be the reason that you have to remember, yes, be yourself. You have to be, it's the most important thing you have to remember is be yourself. So this is what happens, like when you experience anxiety, sometimes it can actually affect the way how you talk. Sometimes you might feel like you don't feel weird, you might feel unweird, you might feel like you sound like a robot, or you might feel like you sound like a puppet. That's what it feels like, guys. It feels like I've got strings, like a puppet that uses the voice box. That's called the dualization I'm experiencing, because sometimes that can happen if I'm like, or for example, if I'm on medication, and I hope that helps, because it does calm me down through the night before going to bed, when I go to sleep. So maybe that's why I just need to remember to try to remain calm, then I don't have to panic. There's a chance if I do panic, then the more chance likely it will get worse. So all you have to do is try to remain calm, focus on your thoughts, don't let the pressure take control over your weak emotions. Only thing you can possibly do is try and remember to try overcome and do exercises, just like the way how you have to exercise your demons. So that is why you have to keep doing the dumbbells, you've got to keep doing push-ups, or you can even go for a walk or go for a jog. Simple. That may be easier for you to overcome anxieties and stress. So that's why you have to try be humble and just don't think you can, feel like you can do it's going to get taken over in the first place, because it's like every time you talk, you do feel like you have a feeling that you might start to struggle to compensate your words, and you might not be able to know the meanings. You might forget about the meanings. Everybody's like that. Only when they're at work, they might experience anxiety called just anxiety disorders, which is not a normal anxiety, because people who have normal anxiety levels don't act like that. They only hide it from others. The people who have anxiety disorders might not hide it from others because they might just keep it masked, which means they might just keep it unmasked. So they don't mask it, but they might unmask it. So that means they might show it to people to show how they're feeling and thinking other people are concerned about their health and their well-being. Just ask a doctor and say, just ask GP if they can help you, to give you advice, to give you instructions to understand how anxiety works in the body. How to control anxiety is you have to try and remain focused, just don't focus on your breathing too much, just focus on your breathing, connected to your thoughts. Just be mindful in yourself and just don't think you can take over the way who you are. That's just your personality. That should maybe the anxiety playing tricks on you, or could be your feelings maybe playing tricks on you. So that's where you have to try and remain calm. And it's very important to try to get this done, is how you can be the energy of your mental state. You have to be at your well-being, you have to be at your best, remember. So the only thing you can possibly achieve is you have to try achieve these goals. If you don't achieve these goals, then it will still be there. So you have to remember, try squeeze your hands, keep it tight, hold gadgets, that will help you to stop your hands from sweating, which could help you to protect your senses, to help you relieve the calmness, to help you to find the way, to help you to follow your thoughts and don't let it escape, otherwise it will come true. So it's best to remember, if it does come back again, I always take a diazepam to calm me down. So that's why it helps you to stop you from being very impulsive or becoming really agitated in situations that will not actually occur. So that's why I've got to remember is that it's all about trying to be independent, right? It's all about being independent. You don't have to worry. If it does go away, then it will go away. If it doesn't go away, then go ask your GP if it doesn't go away. That's it. That's how I can give you good advice. How to get rid of anxiety, how to get rid of stress, and that's how you could be able to manage it at home. Depends on the causes. So I'm not an expert. I'm just trying to be like know about the scientific information about anxiety or about the history of anxiety disorders. So yeah, it's good to talk about anxiety. I mean, it's all right to talk about it. You know, that doesn't mean I'm always uncomfortable talking about it. Doesn't mean I get rid of discomfort if I'm talking. You about anxiety. That's okay. So nothing to worry about. Alright guys, I think that's it. Thanks for watching. What do you think about this video? Leave a comment down below if you have experienced anxiety disorders. Just let me know, leave a comment and share your reply answers, and I can give you a reply and I will give you feedback. So let's hope this video helps, and just make sure to give this a thumbs up. I hope this video does help. Just like and comment, and that's it. And subscribe and hit the notification bell icon so you won't be able to miss videos before it goes onto YouTube. And that. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. What do you think, guys? Let me know. Alright guys, thanks for watching, have a nice generation, and remember to be with us. Hope this video helps.